Four, three, two, one. All right, welcome to the next episode of the Hustle Radio. I'm your host, James Chapman, and I'm really excited about today. Today, we're going to be talking about the importance of having a team around you. There's an old saying that goes, if you want to go fast, you go alone, but if you want to go far, that you take others with you. All right, and so of course, I got my family in the building with me today. I got Miss Tanisha Irvin in the building. T, what's going on?
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, and then of course I got the man with the master plan, Mr. Kevin Love, aka KJ. What's good, man?
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah. And also we have a special guest in the studio with us today. It's been a while since we had a guest, and so really excited about our guest today. Really stand up guy, Mr. Brad Fuqua. Brad, what's going on? How are you?
Hey man, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no problem. And so for those who don't know, Brad is into real estate. He's got his real estate group under Keller Williams, the Fuqua Group. And so what we want to do today is get a little bit of Brad's story for one, and then for two, also get Brad in on the conversation with the importance of having a team and the importance of having others with you in that support group while you're chasing your hustle. All right. Before we get into all of those details, we got to throw it to KJ with the quote of the day, so he can get the tone set for today. KJ, what's up?
All right, let's get right into it, man. My quote for today is about community, since we are talking about community.
Yeah.
We cannot seek achievement for ourselves and forget about the progress and prosperity for our community.
Nice.
Our ambitions must be broad enough to include admirations and needs of others for their sake and for our own sake.
I love that. Say that first line just one more time.
We cannot seek achievement for ourselves and forget about the progress and prosperity for our community.
That's right. We cannot forget about community. That's something that's really important to me, y'all. Like no matter how much that I will achieve or have already achieved or whatever, like giving back to the community and taking others with me along that journey. That's something that's really important to me. And Tanisha, I know that's something that's really important to you as well. We talk about that a lot, and then even with your own show, you talk about the importance of community a lot, right?
Definitely. That's kind of like at the heart of the Tanisha Irvin Show. I feel like there is no greater service than community service and giving back to your community. And save the date, May 7th, for the New Chattanooga Community Expo going down in Annandale.
Nice.
Sorry, had to plug.
Nah. hey, here at the Hustle Radio, we're used to Tanisha Irvin shameless plugs. So we just let her go with it now. We don't even, no beef. So y'all make sure that y'all check that out with Tanisha. Last year they had a great turnout. It was a great event. I think the mayor came and that kind of stuff. And so be sure to be on the lookout for that. And then also follow the Tanisha Irvin Show. It airs on the same station on Sundays at 2:30. So you guys can 4:30. I'm sorry. Mine is at 2:30. We're at 2:30. Hers is at 4:30. So be sure to check that out. But without further ado, I really want to get into Brad's story a little bit, because I talk to a lot of people who want to get into real estate, who aspire to get into real estate, or they think they want to get into real estate. But sometimes real estate is not always the easiest thing to do. Brad, how did you get started? Tell us a little bit about your story.
Well, I grew up, my mom's been in the business for about 16 years.
Yeah.
I watched her succeed, struggle, the whole thing.
Yeah.
I got married 6 years ago. I had a job at TVA.
Okay.
I was sitting at a desk, pretty miserable.
Yeah.
Honestly, and just.
But that's a nice career. I know a lot of people, they'll get a TVA and they'll just ride that thing out until they retire.
Absolutely,
right?
nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But for me, it wasn't something I wanted to do for 30 years.
Right.
Retire. So.
Right.
Definitely, I kind of took another little side job just to get out of that, altogether. And then, it was just the right time.
Yeah.
Mom was so busy she couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
She said, "Hey, I need you."
Yeah.
So I came on. The timing of it was kind of crazy because my wife was 7 months pregnant with our first kid.
Risky.
And we prayed about it.
Yeah.
She said, I believe in you.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
And I guess the rest is history. But,
And so that's funny. That ties right into the topic that we're talking about with taking others with you. Your mom was so busy, and y'all decided to go at it together. You know what I mean? Do you think you would have had the same success had you gone at it alone and not started, with your mom?
Hard to say. Most likely no.
Yeah.
I watched her, and she's sharp. Man.
Yeah.
She's incredible.
Yeah.
And I watched her, and
it may just have taken you longer. You know what I mean?
Right. Absolutely, and that's what I see a lot of real estate agents now that get in it and they go on their own. It's tough. It's not easy to start a sphere of influence make all that happen. I kind of had a little bit easier maybe because she already had a group of referral clients. And,
Right.
you know, she was in it. So,
Right. Right.
And that's what I was going to ask you about. How did you get, your leads, or how did you find prospective people to market to you?
So yeah, definitely. There's different avenues of real estate and how you get leads.
Okay.
So you can pay for them.
Yep.
You can go out and knock on doors, which is kind of the way I did it.
Yeah.
Or we have an approach where we just love on the people that are doing business with us.
Mm.
So we hit family, we hit friends, we really take care of those top clients and top people.
Yeah.
And the rest of it, it takes care of itself.
Yeah.
I mean, they are, that's who we take care of them and they take care of us.
I love that. I love that. So, I mean, talk about community. That's awesome. So, what are some of the things that you struggle with, or maybe some advice that you would give somebody who's wanted to get into real estate?
Yeah. So, I think some of it is probably try to save a little money.
Yeah.
Before you start, and that's with any business, I guess. And
Exactly.
you can certainly borrow it to start, but if you can save and not have to borrow it, that's probably better off.
Build yourself at least a cushion for that risk, right?
A little cushion, and also, when you get in it, it's a little bit of a change. If you're used to getting paid every 2 weeks, every week, and then you get paid, you need maybe 3 months before you get a paycheck, you may want to, figure that out before you get into it, because I kind of learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
Luckily, my wife worked and kind of floated us a little bit, but it's definitely an adjustment to go from getting paid every week to 2 weeks to you don't know when the next one's coming.
Right.
So.
Right. And want to take a quick pause before we get back into some conversation with Brad and the area that he covers in Chattanooga, and just a little bit more about his business that he's doing. Just to make sure that you guys go and follow us on all of our social media outlets. You can find us at The Hustle Radio on Facebook, on Twitter, and Instagram. Just search at The Hustle Radio. We'll pop right up. And then if you have questions about the show, you got comments about the show, you got feedback, email us at thehustleradioshow@gmail.com. That's thehustleradioshow@gmail.com. We'll hit you right back about guest speakers or topics that you want to discuss, or if you want to work on your ideas that you may have, whether it be in real estate or another venture or avenue. You can come to Causeway every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night. We do what's called Workaholics from 6 p.m. until midnight for those budding entrepreneurs looking to chase their dreams, looking to get there and collaborate with other people like yourself. So just email us at thehustleradioshow@gmail.com. All right, so back into the conversation with Brad. Just tell me, Brad, like, why do you feel like community is important to you?
Community is important to me because that's who I work directly with.
Yeah.
I mean, my name and obviously my reputation is everything. And for me to be out there and me to be involved in the community and doing things that will obviously help me and my kids in the area.
Yeah.
That's going to do nothing but help me and help the community too. So
Right.
It's definitely something that's very important to us. We're involved in church and community and any way we can help. So.
Yeah. And tell me, how is the market right now? Yeah, in Chattanooga, what's the market looking like?
It's booming. I have a couple of stats here that I brought with me. The days on the market until sale, and forgive me if I'm talking realtor speak. So,
you might have to break some of that down.
Yeah.
For
So
us.
what that means basically is how many days it takes for when you list your house to when it sells.
Okay, gotcha.
So last year in 2015 in January it was 110 days. Today it's
On average, it's gonna take you about 110 days for it to
absolutely.
sell. Okay.
And now it's 70.
Wow.
So, right now, if you have a house to sell, it's going to sell pretty quick.
Yeah.
If it's in good.
On the market.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But everything shifts. Keller Williams is all about change and being ahead of the change. So right now, I have buyers that can't find a house because there's so few houses on the market that if you have a good buyer or have several buyers, they're all competing for the same one.
Yeah.
So let me ask this question, Brad. Is it a buyer's market right now?
It's absolutely a seller's market.
It's a seller's market.
Right.
Okay.
So if you have a house to sell right now is the time to do it.
Yeah.
Because 6 months from now, myself and other realtors in town are telling all these sellers that have been holding off for a year, hey, you need to sell your house.
Right.
So in 6 months, they're all going to do that, and then the market's going to be flooded.
I
You
see.
see what I'm saying?
I see.
So you
how it
kind of
works
have
out.
to be ahead of the game a little bit. So we're trying to, you have to adjust.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay. So you heard that. I mean, if you guys are looking at selling your house or been thinking about selling your house, right now sounds like the time to do that and to make that happen. And Brad, you know, give us your information if somebody's looking to contact you about selling their house or buying a house, or you know, both, whatever. How can somebody contact you?
You can go to our website, www.thefuquaygroup.com.
Okay.
You can get us on Facebook, the Fuquay Group. That's the Fuquay Group, not just Fuquay Group.
All right.
Could you spell Fuquay for us?
Yeah.
F is in Frank, UQUA.
Nice.
Yeah, so and you can obviously call me 423-605-5167.
That's awesome. And you know what? My dad has always been pushing me. You need to buy a house.